don't trade Paige. Sorry, still have trauma. That's an important point. And there's one connection between Paige and Luka that I kind of want to explore. Obviously, NBA and WNBA, different kinds of leagues, different, like, everything about them is different. So comparing them is just kind of, it is not necessarily appropriate to do. But there is one very important thing I think that Paige has in common with players like Luka and players even like Diana Taurasi, Breanna Stewart, who you mentioned as well. Players that have been winning for their entire lives, not just playing great. There's a lot of great basketball players that play great in high school and play great in college and play great in the pros. There are great players. There are winners. There are great winning players. Like, these are different kinds of things, right? And whenever you've won and excelled and lifted up your team and led and succeeded at the highest possible levels for years and years and years before even becoming a pro, it's not just that winning is something that you consider to be cool. Winning is the expectation, and that is contagious. It's not just contained to you and to your friends and to the teammates on the team that you're cool with. That is infectious to the entire organization. That is a culture-changing, culture-setting, culture-establishing kind of tone. Paige Bueckers comes into this team, the Wings, who have, I believe in their franchise history, I mean, since moving to Dallas, won one playoff series. They've never been to a finals. They've never won trophies or anything in Dallas. That becomes the expectation. It's like everyone needs to reorient themselves. It's not just, well, let's just like have a good year. Let's build a fun team. No, it's let's win a title. Like, that's what she wants. That's what she expects. And that's what she's going to demand, not just of herself, but everybody else. And if Diana is able to see this, I mean, think of Breanna Stewart. Breanna Stewart's gone at it. She's one of the best players of all time. Like, Diana Taurasi probably called that too. And so for her to say this about Paige at this point, this early in her career, suggests that that is the expectation. And that if that expectation isn't met, then you're going to have to find people that are going to help her get there, because she's ready to go there. She's ready to take you there. All you got to do is just be along for the ride. And if you're not in, then you're out. It's like a fit in or fit out kind of deal. Another recent example of that, A'ja Wilson on some just unbelievable college teams, and has now had unbelievable success at the pro level. Like, these players, these generational all-time caliber players, like, that is the expectation. And you're either with me or you're not. And if you're not, GTFO. Now, it's way too early in the Wings, their trajectory or whatever, to make those decisions. But that is the course you're on. When you have a player this good, that is like this train goes in one direction. You're either with me or you're out of here.
Can I ask you a question, Bobby?
Yeah.
How long do you think Dallas fans are going to be traumatized by the Luka trade?
Probably forever.
So do you think that even Wings fans will spend the rest of their life just thinking that Paige might get traded at any time?
Maybe. I mean, honestly, I think that there are a lot of new Wings fans this year that were kind of like, basketball wandering in the basketball ether, looking for something to cling on to. Like, I guess I'll root for the Lakers maybe, but that violates my spirit. Oh, the Wings just got one of the best players, one of the best prospects of all time. This is a perfect time to lock into the Wings. So I think there's a lot of Wings fans that do have that in the back of their mind. And I think that's natural, right? Like, your favorite players, odds are they're going to change teams, and that sucks. So, like, you kind of live your life in fear of that happening. But the way it happened down here, I mean, yeah, I think it's a little spookier, I think.
I feel for you guys, because I can't imagine getting Paige and then spending, going to sleep at night uneasy because I thought I was gonna lose my number one pick. That's terrible.
Yeah, and like, at least normally it's like, okay, if let's say Paige is here for 7 years and the Wings don't ever even win a playoff series, they let alone a title, and she's like, you know what, get me out of here. I want to change teams. The fans are able to be like, okay, well, yeah, the organization didn't do enough. Like, it is time. But for the org to make that choice, it's just extra. Ugh. Ugh.
It'll get better one day. Paige Bueckers will win you guys not a national championship, just a championship. And it'll feel a lot better and less terrible that all these things happened to you in the year of 2025.
It might happen soon. Who knows? I mean, you have one of those players. You have one of them, not just a great player. Like, you have someone up here, and when you have one of those players, anything is possible.
We all silly like the mayor.